Back to another episode here in the Andercraft server. We are hopefully gonna get some recordings going on here and get some more videos there. But we have done a lot of work around in our area as we are working out those issues, and yeah, mostly been tidying up some stuff and getting some things working a little bit better. Things that needed some improvement on, to say. I do have a few clips of all that. I can do that clips right now. I can just do a quick time lapse of all that. Yeah, I'll probably do that right now, and when we get back, we'll show off some of the improvements that we have done. Alright, well, as you see, one of the improvements that we have done is made some changes to the gold farm here. We've added this building here so that way we can have our sorter machine to sort out the swords and gold and rotten flesh. We also have a setup here for the bartering, so you can trade the gold and get some stuff from these guys. I have 3 of these guys now, and as you see up there, that's the sorter machine that sorts everything out, and this is the rest. Lots and lots of rotten flesh. You can make it rain rotten flesh if you want. But as you see, it is working pretty good. We've had a lot of gold that we've been producing out of here. I have made some improvements to this because I kept having issues of things spawning around here, so I actually had to go up and put carpet and string to hopefully prevent things from spawning. But anyways, that's the improvement to the gold farm. The other improvement that we have done is to the smelter machine. We've actually added a fill line into it. So we're going to jump over there and show that all off. Alright, as you see behind me, it's the addition to the smelter building. And we'll show off the outside here. I took part of the area and extended it out to make a lava filling system. So basically, if you don't know already, with the new dripstone, pointed dripstone, it's gotta be pointed dripstone. You can put that underneath the block that is supporting the lava. Here, we'll go in there and we'll show it. I don't know why I'm still outside trying to show it to you guys. Let's get inside. So I was also trying to set this up so I can AFK, but for some reason it just lags completely out to the point that it doesn't even move anymore. But as you see, the lava drips through the dripstone. It's kind of like how I had it set up before, just more of it. And it drips into these cauldrons, and then you get lava. Before you could, there was no way to have renewable lava. The only way you got lava was either you go into the nether, or you just keep digging until you find lava somewhere. So, to kind of show how this works, I do need to find stuff to put in my inventory here. This will work. So you initially need to fill up your whole entire inventory. You can't have any empty spots. Once that's all filled up, you come over here. Have to walk all over everything. You click on the cauldron, and now you have lava that's now flowing into the system. See, the bucket just picks the lava up and drops it right down into the hoppers that I have below here. Well, that one didn't make it in there. Let's fix that real quick. But anyways, you get the point. Come through here, you grab the lava, the bucket falls out of your hands, right down to the hoppers below. Oh, and then once you run out of hot buckets, you have to go back and grab more buckets. This is why I was trying to set it up where I can sit in this minecart and I run around clicking, and as I'm clicking it obviously takes the lava out, drops the bucket, and then you come back around. You hit a button here that triggers where the dispenser to dispense out buckets, and then once it dispenses out the buckets, you continue to have the buckets in your inventory. But for whatever reason, I mean, I'm sure it could work better. I will hopefully maybe find a way to make an improvement so I can actually do that. Because it would be nice to just kind of sit here and overnight AFK and come back in the morning and have a whole fill line of lava. But for now, we're just gonna have to manually do it. But I mean, the concept works. In my test world, it worked out perfect. In the server, it's a little different because it's working off of different computers and servers and whatever else. But that's the fill system. So once it drops down into the hoppers, it comes into this chest, which then slowly, or then feeds it into another hopper that feeds it into a dispenser that then feeds it into the water stream. Once it is fed into the water stream, lava buckets into the water, it then gets pulled up to the top there, and then once it's up there, it gets dropped down into the furnaces, it gets dropped down into the hoppers, for which then feeds into the furnaces. As you see, this line here is almost done. You know, once this line is all filled up, then it's going to start feeding into the top there. Once that's all filled up with lava, then it's going to start feeding into this line here. Then once this is all filled, then it's going to feed into that line. At that point, I'm going to have another chest down here that's going to be the overflow. So that way then I can just have lava buckets that I can just go grab and use it for whatever. I also made this changed as well. The item feeder. I decided just to have the mine cart come all the way down to the bottom. And I can then, obviously I can throw my items in here or just directly drop it into there. Once it's there, then it obviously, I flip the switch, give it a little push, and it runs its course all the way around the whole entire system and back down to here again. It works excellent. You put the stuff in there within minutes, less than minutes, you know, seconds. It's already here. But that's the system for that. A great system. If you don't have one of those in your world, a fast smelter, you definitely need to build one. They're not hard to build. It's a very simple process. Although it does take a lot of hoppers. And hoppers takes a lot of iron. And chest, which is wood. I mean, there's a lot of materials that goes into it, but once it's all done, you're set. So that's that. Well, in the process of building that, we had a little present dropped off from Ander, and I'm going to jump to that clip right now and show off what that was. I'm like, what in the world is this thing? It looks like it's a gift with a bow on top. Some redstone. I have no clue exactly what this was. But, obviously, there's some book here. We take the book off, and we read it. It says, coming soon, redstone. Is that Empower? Anyways. Here's a free sample of a few items we will be selling at the discount prices. Don't miss out on the deals. Prices are subject to change, and I don't know if I should keep scrolling through here. If you see, it just says next page, keep scrolling, nothing here. And it just... Do we go to all 99 pages? Maybe there is something at the end. I mean, let's just quickly click here. Let's go. Take care of that. Keep clicking. I have no clue. Well, I could have just gone backwards. I just thought of that, I'm going all the way, but there might be something important here. I don't know. Let's keep going. Oh, he got us. Actually, I guess you couldn't go backwards. You had to go forward. But anyways, I don't know if he left anything here. This chest was my chest here. Hopefully he didn't take anything out of there. I don't think so. Everything looks still there. Which is fine if you took something out of here. Of course, if you haven't noticed, I have my project in the works. But I guess we have ourselves some redstone. I'm guessing I'm not sure if that's lapis or what that is. Is there anything in the middle of this? Oh, there's something hiding in here. I've been trying to work on making a shulker box farm. And, I'm like 95% there, but he keeps telling me, Ander keeps telling me, he's like, man, all that time you're wasting. You could have just gone flying through the... Ooh. He's like, you could have just gone flying through the end and found shulker boxes. Got ourselves some fireworks, some gunpowder. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. I guess this is a little bit of a, present we've left presents over there to him. But I'll take it. I can use it. So, if you notice, we've cleared out this whole section over here. We even took down our little wheat farm that we had. I cleared it out, and I was planning on building a bigger wheat farm. And there was something else I was going to build, but I forgot, so it must not be important. But at any rate, we relocated Unholy's spot that she had over here, her warp spot, to here. Built her a nice little ocean view little house here. She said she'll do all the decorations on the inside of it. I'm not sure if she likes it or not. I told her if she doesn't like it, she can change it up. But that's what this is. You can go a little path through here. And then, as you see, we still have the GIF. Part of the GIF still here. I should take it down the rest of the way. But it's not in the way at the moment, so it's fine. You may be curious of what's going on here. So, I kind of was, actually I am. I was planning on, well, thinking about it. But I probably am going to do. I'm going to build a mountain that does not belong here on this planet. You know, a mountain from another universe. An alien mountain looking thing. Something that's cool looking. You know, it seems to be the theme that everybody's going with is mountains. But there's a lot you can do. And I'm planning on having it obviously somewhere in here. As you see, I already got some not really templates, just a part of it being built, okay? But it's probably going to be some covering this whole entire area right here. And I'm going to have it, actually, you know, I didn't even, let me get a better look at this here. It's like a little baylet or inlet there. That will actually work perfect because I can build it to there. I can have the part that I'm going to have down here. And then, oh, I already have it perfectly pictured in my head. I just have to build it and show everybody what it's going to look like. But, yes, I am building a mountain. So, yeah, that's definitely going to be a big project there. We'll probably have some time lapses of the process of doing it. And then I'll come back and show you guys what the end result is. But, yeah, that's that. And if you haven't seen already, I have also started a new series of my own little thing. It's called Random World. I basically start in the Nether, and I see how long. Well, I'm not in hard mode, so potentially I could die and come back to life. But just to see if you can really survive in the Nether, and the objective is to play in the Nether until the next update to this Caves and Cliffs comes out. So that way then I can go into the overworld and see what the new world looks like. You know, if it doesn't render in, then you can still have it render in after it comes out. Hopefully that works out that way. But I've gotten a few episodes in queue to load up, and probably you've seen the first episode before this episode has come out. So hopefully you guys go and watch those and let me know if you guys like them. But, you know, I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot of things I want to do. I mean, there's so much that, I mean, you have to collect materials and all kinds of stuff to build these things. Ooh, ow, ow, double hit. So one of the cool things I like on this build here is the fact I keep falling off. Is that chimney. Man, I am losing my words today. Anyways, so those are some of the things that we have done here. And as you see, the server seems to be working pretty good. Haven't had any more lags of any sorts. There's still one little issue that I have seen is when you're flying out, every so often it just wants to stop and drop you. But there is one more thing I kind of want to show. You know, I didn't even show you guys the copper farm. Let's just go over there. I have made some changes to the copper farm, and I didn't do any time lapses of that. So we're going to go back to our base. You know, I am not going to bore you guys. We're just going to jump there. And once we're there, I will be back to you guys. Alright. We're back at the copper farm. So, as you see, one of the improvements that I have made to the chamber is these tubes that sends the zombies up, and then it drops the zombies slowly through the water until they turn to drowned. I drowned them to death. Like, they're already dead, so is it drowned to death? If they're already dead? I don't know. But I still need to do some work around here on the land to make it look a little bit better. One thing I have learned while doing this is the fact that when the zombies turn to drowned, especially at night, they float in the water. They start to swim up or start floating in the water. They don't drop. So I had to put a daylight sensor on here, and I'll show you initially but yes, that's so during the day the zombies can be pushed up through the stream, back down, and then they fall to their death. But as you come in here, this is the new building for here. I got this is the up, and that's down. I just figure it's easier just to fall down. Obviously that part's still the same. We still have the bottom area there for the for the zombies, the holding chamber I call it. And then they get pushed into the stream. And then once they get sucked up, they come down the tubes that we saw, so that once that goes up, the other one is just slowly dropping them, or like they're sinking in the water. And then once they get to about 25 blocks up from where I'm at here, the water cuts off, and then they just fall down here, so that way I get the one hit kill. Since I've made this improvement, I have been getting more copper out of here. I'm not sure if I've showed this off before. I can't remember if I showed it off before, but the original thing I had them was they went up, got pushed over into a spot here that then their heads were covered in water, and then I opened it up after they turned the drowns and let them fall. I wasn't getting a lot of copper from doing that. One of the big problems was the drowns kept killing themselves or each other. So I eliminated that. I did some research and realized that the zombies will slowly sink in water, and as they're slowly sinking in water, if it's, you know, a good span of water that they're sinking in, they'll turn to drowns. So that's why I made the tube full of water. It has to be solid water all the way down. Like each block has to be a water block. It can't just be one block of water and water just falls. It has to be water all the way down. And then as they come down, they slowly sink, and then they turn to the drowns. So as you hear them down there, they're all gathering up down there. It must be night. Let's go up and see. If it's nighttime... Yep, see, it's nighttime. So that means that the chamber is initially closed. So I have a piston down here. Oh, there's still one there. We'll just knock him. So the switch, which I kind of have it as a backup thing in case I need to shut it off manually. But that daylight sensor comes down with the redstone to the piston there that then closes the path. It's getting loud over here. And then once it's closed, they just gather up in there. And then once it becomes day, I need a bed. Did I not leave a bed here? Oh, you know, I have wool and I have wool in here. I can make a bed. Wool. That should be in that one. 1, 2, 3. And wood. I should have wood in one of these. Why don't I not have wood? I'm gonna go there and get some wood. And that was dumb. I'm not gonna be opening that up. Of course, I don't have wood. See, if I leave or go too far from here, they will all just despawn. I don't want to go too far. I think I might just have to go up here real quick and break some wood and come back. Actually, the bed should be up here. No, I don't have a bed here either. Why don't I have beds around here? Well, let's go break some wood. Alright, got the wood. Hopefully they didn't despawn. So we can show you what this looks like. It's kind of funny, actually. Nope, they're still there. Alright, good. Alright, now we have our bed. So then, let's lay the bed down. Let's go to sleep. Nighty night. So, you have to give it a few for the sensor to realize it's day, and then it triggers, and you'll see probably a little flash of light down there. Any minute now, it should open up. I was actually surprised I could sleep right there. Oh, there it goes. It's open. So now you'll start seeing them. See? They're getting pushed into the stream and pushed up. And if we go up top, we'll give it a second. If we go up here, you'll start seeing them. See? They come all the way up here, and then they get there. And then they just, that's it, they just slowly start falling. And by the time they get to the bottom, they're drowned. That one must have killed one. He had rotten flesh. Alright, so let's go down to the bottom, because they're probably about to drop. You'll see them here in a second drop. Let me get some food in us to make sure we're healthy. Okay, any second now. They should be dropping. Any second now. There we go. Got one. Two. See? One hit. Oh, got some copper there. One hit kill. Also, I have looting 3. I got sharpness 5, fire aspect, sweeping edge, knock back. This is a nice sword. And that's how we get our copper. Now, it produces a good amount. I can sit here overnight in AFK and get a lot more copper and rotten flesh, because that seems to be all I keep getting is a lot of rotten flesh. So yeah, that's the copper farm. And obviously I have this glass around here, so if I sit here overnight, I even got this here in case I die. All my stuff gets put into this chest here. But I close myself off in here just in the event that for some odd reason something happens to spawn in here that shouldn't be in here, or whatever might happen. I don't potentially get harmed. But see, I just keep getting them all day long. I could sit here forever. Although it doesn't, I mean, it produces a good fair amount. I've actually started selling the copper at my shop. But I'm gonna have to start saving copper too, because one of my next builds, it's gonna use a lot of copper. But that's it. I think this will be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It does help. Until next time, yeah, until next time. See ya.